Hello and welcome to the Patreon exclusive edition of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Danders, the hardest working man in comics.
I'm Ryan Seymour. I just work here.
That was good. That was such a good one. We're going to spoil DCeased number 5.
This was a tough call for us because this week we had DCeased.
Yes.
We had Space Bandits.
Yes.
We had Dark Ark.
Yes.
We had Ghost Rider. Like, it was just a jam-packed of awesome sauce.
It was an
week.
amazing week, man. Absolutely amazing. But Jeremy made a great call. He said this was the book that, as we were reading it, we verbally responded the most.
Yeah.
And he's not wrong.
Yeah.
So let's jump into this one. Okay, from DC Comics, I don't see an Elseworlds piece on here. Do they do away with that?
They may have, but
Okay. Clearly this is not the main DCU.
Yeah.
The fact that this is not a Black Label book
Is kind of...
is crazy.
Yeah,
at
because this
point.
could have been one of their flagship
Man,
Black Label books.
oh my god, it would have been incredible. All right, so we open up flat out, like, the world has been hurt, decimated,
Yeah.
broken.
Captain Atom.
Yeah.
Full nuclear.
Boom,
Took
gone.
out Washington.
Yeah,
Baltimore.
yeah.
Metropolis.
Yes. Metropolis is gone, y'all. Okay? Is there an opening that could be more stark and heartbreaking than Wonder Woman and Superman flying over the, like, eroded leftovers?
I would have to agree if I hadn't read the rest of this book, and that could...
It's also true. It's also true. Yeah. But, okay, within just a smattering even of moments, we get hope.
Yeah.
They find the remains of a building from Metropolis where, like, Black Canary had managed to erect a bubble, a Green Lantern bubble, to save most of the building that their friends and family were on.
Lois, Damian, John.
Yeah, like, it was amazing. And even more crazy is Lex Luthor survived.
Yeah.
I mean,
In that iconic green and purple Luthor armor suit with
Right.
the bubble dome.
now, okay, do you think this is just a mess up?
I was wondering that. Like, who is it? And we never go back to it.
No, we don't. My guess is maybe it's Mercy.
That'd be a good guess.
Maybe Mercy? Okay. And again, a crazy statement of Lex being generous
Yeah.
by letting someone else put a suit on. What the crap?
Yeah.
I love it. Superman is in such a place where he's like, if you had anything to do with this, I'm going to kill you. Like, that's where he is.
Yeah.
And Lex is like, truce, I'm not here to fight you. Look what happened to our city.
Yeah. Yeah. And Luthor falls to his knees. Like, he is shook.
He is done, man. Absolutely done. And, okay, here we go.
This is where the hope builds.
This is so messed up. Over the next few days, we took down the internet. We see the collective powers of these superheroes. We've got Barry as Flash. We've got Wally as Kid Flash. We've got Wonder Woman. We've got John. We've got Superman. They are severing every aspect of technology that we have. Dismantling servers. Wonder Woman's cutting down freaking satellites.
Yeah.
Green Lantern is back there. So Dinah is back there.
They're saving the remainder of mankind
Yes.
from the spread of this corrupted anti-life equation.
Making it so that the only way that it spreads from here on out is through actual blood contamination.
Yeah.
But that's not all.
Yeah.
That's not all. They go and do the impossible. Next stop, the mascara. Wonder Woman.
Sanctuary.
Yes! Like, how brilliant is that?
Yeah.
Untouched by the fall of man, Wonder Woman makes the claim, is like, look, we're supposed to be the protectors of man. How can we claim to be so if we don't let them come here?
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we've never had people, mankind has not stepped foot on the island since. And they're like, yeah, that's about to change.
Yeah.
If you want to be precious about the island itself, here, this is what we'll do. We'll add to the island.
Yep.
That's such a cool thing.
And then it goes like next level superheroes doing superhero stuff.
Yeah.
Like actually raising the seafloor. You've got Dinah. You've got Mara. You've got Wonder Woman. You've got Superman. Actually, like adding beach and stone and like the mascara is larger now.
Growing. Like, now it's got crazy. Yeah, like, that's awesome.
More hope.
Such hope. They make their way to Gotham that has been totally overrun by jungle and growth. And you find out very quickly who has now deemed Gotham their area of protection.
This is so cool. Because it makes sense.
It's brilliant. There are people that have clearly been deemed unworthy, caught on the outside. But we have Green Lantern, Black Canary. It's going to be hard to say Green Lantern, Black Canary.
Yeah.
Green Canary.
Green Canary.
I like that.
Yeah.
There we go. Damian is Batman, and of course Oliver Queen.
And Damian's so precious in his Batman suit.
But his little short suit. Yeah. It's so great. But he's like, look, once we're in there, let me do the talking. Like, I got this. What I love is, like, while they're waiting to be admitted in, a enraged, crazed Killer Croc comes to attack. But before they can do anything worthwhile to really stop him, the Green comes alive and actually does everything to protect them while also capturing them.
Yeah. And Damian is smart. He's like, don't harm the plants, because as it's attacking Killer Croc, it's subduing them. It's wrapping them up, not attacking. And Damian's like, don't harm the plants.
Don't harm the plants.
Because he knows.
Yes. The new protector is Poison Ivy. She's connected to the Green, and they are coming to ask for sanctuary. Yeah. You know, clearly there's people that, you know, still need help, still need a place to stay. The Green can protect them. Ivy can protect them. Yeah. This is a wonderful thing. And who is the voice of reason who has been nagging her about this the entire time?
Harley.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right. She is. Like, that's the thing that I love about Harley. As crazy as she is, she's 100% right. 100%. But Ivy makes, you know, her law. If any person that's there hurts the Green, they're done.
Seems fair.
Right? And where, you know, Ollie wants to be like, well, let's talk about this. Damian's like, we agree. Yeah. You know, she is saving us. Like, whatever it is that we need to do, that's what we're doing. Yeah. Period.
Super easy peasy.
Like, I like Damian as Batman right now. Yeah. I really do. I feel it coming. The Fortress of Solitude, it's been set up as a new information hub and the new Hall of Heroes. Everyone that's left is there. Yeah. I mean, it's a who's who. We see Wildcat. We've got Damian. We see John. We see Barry. We see Wally. We see... I mean, like, everyone is here. Yeah. Everyone is here. I see Black Lightning. Like, everyone.
Working in unison. There's no bickering. Right. It's just like, here's our goal. We have to do this.
And they make it work. We got a team up between Lex Luthor and Cyborg, and they're producing so much good. Like, Lex is like, why have we never done this before? Like, you're brilliant. And he's like, well, yeah, you were always trying to kill me and my friends. And he's like, well, I didn't realize how useful you were.
And both are right.
Right. Like
imagine what they could do if, like...
Take out the presumption and the evil, and there you go. Yeah. So they're like, you know, Ollie's like, well, what are you working on? And they're like, plans. It's like, for what? For arcs.
It's smart, because there's no way that the Earth can be reclaimed. Like, it is toast.
It's done.
The only way for humanity to continue is to get off of Earth and go someplace else.
Right. Of course, you know, Lex being very practical is like, look, the arcs will fit 7 million people. And Superman, the bastion of hope that he is like, we're not leaving. I get where he's coming from. Because to leave is to give up, is to admit that you've lost. And Superman doesn't do that. Yeah. Okay, I get it. I love it. Lex says, Superman, I am the most intelligent person on the planet. And wait, Batman is dead, right? And they're like, yes. Okay.
And he's the one that cuts himself off.
He does. Like, nobody else does. He's like, wait, pause. Is Batman dead? And they're like, yeah. He's like, okay. I am the most intelligent person on this planet. And I'm telling you, the world is over. It's inevitable. If the human race is to survive, it has to leave Earth. Now, through this whole presentation, Lex has been, like, extraordinarily good. Mm-hmm. Almost to a point where you're like, maybe this is like Earth 2
Did
Lex.
He, like here by accident?
Right. Like, this is a good guy Lex, and it's awesome. But then he says something that just kind of like, oh, no, you're still Lex Luthor.
It's so snarky.
Yeah. I mean, even Ma Kent is like, look, if this is the only way to save us. Yeah. And he's like, Ma, it can't be. Like, it can't be. And Lex, like, stab. Losing 2 homeworlds in 1 lifetime? How careless.
Lois. Lois isn't like a wallflower.
No.
She's not a submissive partner.
No.
She is Lois. Lois Lane, Pulitzer Prize winning and Lex Luthor face punching beast.
Right. Because she definitely decks him so good where, I mean, he's leaking.
Yeah.
All he can do is just bend over and bleed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's he gonna do? Like hit her?
Right.
Like while her kid and Superman are there? Yeah, right.
Oh.
Like he would lose all his faculties immediately. It would be amazing. What I love is that after she admonishes like this nice little lesson of watch your mouth, okay? Watch your mouth. And she even says, open your mouth against my husband again, and I will smash it closed again. Understand? Like she's so hard.
Yeah.
But she sees John looking, and she's like, violence is never the answer.
Rubber stamp.
Let me just no. And of course John's like, look, like a pretty good answer right there. Like I mean
Damien thinks so.
right, like yeah, I kind of have to agree with you. Like this is it. Okay. They are actively rebuilding.
And it's amazing.
It is so great. The people are showing up to Gotham. They're being relocated to Themyscira. They've even begun building the arcs.
Yeah.
Super fast. Everyone's pitching in. It's fantastic. They have gotten to a point where even
they can breathe. They can grieve.
Yeah.
They can
mourn their friends that they've lost. Like it's a moment. Like yes, we were in control. This is diabolical.
This is
because this is over. This has to be over. It says it over weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Weeks. This has happened.
So it makes you wonder.
Was he there the whole time?
Yeah.
Did he just show up?
Because I haven't seen him.
It's been
issue 1.
I think like it's been a while. It's been a long while. Okay. So they're in the Fortress of Solitude. There he is, right there. You see him coming.
Yeah.
Okay, you see him coming. It says we were never in control. Our biggest mistake was bringing all the heroes together. It started as a buzz. God, I didn't even catch that. That's what that was at first.
He's linking minds with them, and
Right.
it's all jacked up.
But like, I didn't catch that. That's him.
Oh yeah.
I just thought like, oh, it's a funky way to draw the ice.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. It's even worse.
Oh, he's linking up. So then it grew to a scream. Everyone is reacting, grabbing their head, their ears. Like they're like, what is this? A scream in our minds. Even Luthor is like, oh, this is terrible.
And Tom, this is not cool, man. This
At all.
Anything but cool. This is the opposite of cool. This is
Uncool.
Not what Andre 3000 gave his life for.
Facts. Absolute facts. Followed by Invisible Death. Lex Luthor is split open from behind, guts, entrails, splatter all out forward, and it's horrible.
Yeah.
Barry is like, what is that? Can anyone see anything? The fastest man alive is looking around frantically, trying to figure out what exactly just happened because he missed it.
Yeah.
Like the fastest man alive missed it.
Yeah. And then he gets clawed from behind by evil, corrupted anti-life equation Martian Manhunter. So now, Luthor's dead. He's out of the way.
Yeah.
Flash, though, isn't killed.
Can we talk about the sinister intelligence that the anti-life equation must be? Because it took Luthor out. Like, it just split him apart and took him out. But for Flash...
just raked him enough.
Just enough to make him a weapon.
Yeah.
And I have to wonder if Flash was his target.
That would make sense, because if Flash chose to, he could run very quickly all over the planet infecting people.
Oh, it's so funny you say that. Turning the page. I mean, like, we literally see Martian Manhunter in crazy regale glory going nuts, and he doesn't seem to effectively infect anyone else.
No,
at all.
He's just like, monster.
Because he got Barry.
Yeah.
Firestorm is like, move. Full blast, fire, whoosh, foom, kills Martian Manhunter.
Oh, and the way that like, because it's not just a pile of ash, that's his skull.
Yeah.
And that's where the fire, like, that's so
crazy.
gnarly.
That's crazy. Everyone is like, he's done. He's down.
Yeah.
And it's Kid Flash that looks and is like, Barry, where did he go?
Oh.
Just that quickly. Like, and it's one of those things where, like, you see Barry is hurt. He's definitely, bleeding. And in that moment, I didn't pick it up. I'm just like, oh, dang, Barry's going to die right here.
Yeah.
And he's like, where did Barry go?
It wasn't until I read Superman say he's running that I was just like,
that's bad. That is all the bad. Kid Flash goes, I'll get him. Luckily, Superman is faster than Kid Flash.
Yeah.
rushes in front of him and says, "No, if your turn too, Wally."
Doesn't need to finish.
Yeah, like this is bad. And he says, "I'll go." Oh God, it's so much hubris. Like Superman is volunteering to go because he already knows. He's like, "Look, I'll be fine. This thing can't touch me.
Yeah,
I'm Superman.
Because it's going to be spread through blood.
Right?
How's that going to happen?
That's not going to happen. I'm invulnerable. I got it. Good." And I love it where Ollie's like, "Do you honestly think you can catch him?" No.
And I was like, how's he going to catch him? And then we see how Superman interacts with him. And I'm like, okay, that's actually super brilliant.
It's genius. So before we get to that part, though, it's hard to explain how quickly someone moving at super speed can infect the world.
Yeah.
That's a line that, Justin, you're absolutely right. Like, this doesn't dwell on this enough to give the gravity of the situation. Yeah. But there is extreme repercussions and potential to this.
All the work that they've done is gone.
Right.
Like, Barry is just jacking up everybody that he can get into contact with.
Yeah, and because of how fast he is, he can literally get into contact with virtually anyone.
Yeah.
It clearly looks like he might be hitting, like, Gotham survivors.
Yeah.
And he doesn't need to hit a bunch of them in order to be effective. He only needs to get a couple so it can just keep spreading.
Yeah.
And that's absolutely terrifying. Superman is he's asking for clarification. Because Cyborg Flash is dead, right? Like, I don't want to. If there's a chance, I don't want to kill him.
But is he got like? Does he have no choice? Like, so even if Flash was still alive, does he have a choice?
I mean, I'm sure if Flash was still alive, this would be a matter of maybe picking him up, or because you figure if Flash doesn't have contact with the ground, his speed is irrelevant.
Yeah,
it's not like even if he were to, I mean, although he could vibrate away from him, like there's a lot of things he could do.
Like, there's no choice.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is just for his own comfort.
Yeah,
like, hey, tell me this dude is actually dead. And he's like, no, he's dead.
Totally.
Can't feel any of this.
Chalk outline.
Just for scale, what Superman does is he flies from Earth around the moon in an attempt to come back around to catch Barry. So we're talking, he's gaining so much crazy speed to meet Barry head on.
Yeah, he's not trying to catch up. He's just trying to head on.
Oh my God, this is so great. Yeah, because like, how are you going to catch him? He's like, I don't have to catch him. I can come from the other side. Yeah. I can meet him. Ugh. Head on. Superman flies through Flash.
That panel is so gnarly.
Flash is running on water, splits in half. Like, his legs don't quite know right away that they ain't connected. And this that day we found out what happens when the unstoppable force meets the immovable object. And
looks a lot like gelatin.
Oh God, it's terrible. Superman says, Barry, I'm so sorry. The answer is they merge.
Two of Barry's fingers have penetrated Superman's side. They were going that fast.
Can we just take a minute? Can we take a minute? It was already crazy that Martian Manhunter splattered Lex.
Yeah.
It was crazier still that Superman has to splatter Barry.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The notion that the speed that both of them are moving is enough to penetrate Kryptonian bodies powered by a solar sun or red or yellow sun. That's fast.
Yes.
That is a nasty bit of fast. The fact that really it's only like the first knuckle.
Yeah.
Like, that says a lot about how powerful Superman is.
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah. It was enough. And where do you go? Where do you go from here? Because now Big Blue is gone. And this is so heart-wrenching because he needs to say goodbye. He needs to do what Superman does. He's a good family man. He's a good friend.
So, okay. Here's the part that's crazy. He rushes to the fortress. Subtle storytelling. I got to give props to everybody involved here. Tom, Trevor, you guys killed it. Who's the colorist on this? Because that's part of it. Oh God, where are you? I don't even know where to find the credits page. This book is so crazy. Rain Barretto killed it. So, because it took me a second to realize, like, why did this go down this way?
Yeah.
So Superman takes off running, flying, goes back to the fortress, and the first person he comes to is Wally, and he says, "Wally," and Wally's like, "Superman." He's like, "Barry's gone. I'm sorry, and so am I." And he shows him
Right there.
and he's like, "Oh no!" He's like, "I need you to connect Lois, Ma, and John to the Speed Force. Can you do that for me?" What I realized is that he's moving at super speed, and the only person that can hear him and understand what he's doing is Wally. And he asks for, like, Wally to spread out the Speed Force so that the others can move at super speed, so he can talk to them and tell them what's about to happen.
So brilliant storytelling. So brilliant.
Which is, wait, not only is it brilliant, it's also harrowing to think that's how fast this thing infected him.
Yeah.
Like, he's moving at super speed right now to have this conversation. And, so, yeah, like, he gets his moments with everyone. I don't know if it was smart for Lois to kiss him, but whatever. What? It's biologically spread. He's got blood on him. Like, I feel like that was a little careless.
Yeah.
I mean, technically speaking, if anyone were to turn, if Lois were to turn, whatever, you know, like, who couldn't kill her? Yeah. But I'm just saying,
John.
You're right, not Lex. His words to Ma: "Thank you for finding me, for raising me, for teaching me. Thank you for giving me your name." I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry.
Yeah, this is just...
only if you like you realize how deep of a Superman fan you have to be to recognize that Clark is actually Ma's, like, maiden name.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, Clark Kent is literally her. I'm not gonna cry. You know, yeah. Made me cry. Get you, Tom. I don't even care.
This is written by someone who is a true fan.
Hardcore.
Like, this isn't just like snuff. Like, oh, I would just be so cool if this happened.
No, there's thought. There's serious thought put in here. And then, oh my God, imagine your dad is Superman. Imagine your dad is Superman. He is moments away from dying, and he tells you, "It's you now." Like, all the light, all the hope that these people are ever gonna have is you. No pressure.
No.
Just keep helping. Just, you can do this. John doesn't even get to say anything. Yeah. Like, there's nothing to say. What can you say?
Yeah.
Supes tries to break for the stars. Yeah. My guess is that he was going to the sun, aiming to, you know, immerse himself in it. I wonder if, like, you know, he was trying to get to the sun so maybe it might burn the infection out.
Yeah.
Or he would just be far enough away that it could, you know, destroy him, whatever. He tried. He tried to leave, to get as far away from Earth as he could, to starve himself of oxygen before the virus could. Maybe if he hadn't stopped to speak to us.
But it wasn't that long. It was a split second.
I mean, if that. Like, literally the Speed Force had to be used in order to do it. But he stops just outside of Earth's orbit and unleashes crazy, like, I don't even, like, his heat vision is flaring immensely. And oh my God.
Where do you go? What do you, like, does he go back to Earth? Is there any hope?
Does John have to kill his dad? Does John have to kill his dad?
Because it was like,
how do you solve this?
You can't.
We need to, like, and that's the thing. Like, this has one more issue left. Like, there has to be a resolution to this thing.
Or does there?
Oh my God! Because now you can't even leave Earth. You can't get into Arcs. He's out there. Like, this is nuts. This is the crazy. Oh my God! We're gonna see. I'm putting this out there. We're gonna see Wonder Woman and John fight Superman. Oh man, I'm calling it. Who else can do it?
Nobody. We've already gotten rid of Martian Manhunter's gone.
Right.
Captain Atom's gone.
Right. Plastic Man. That's a deep one. I don't know.
Have we seen Shazam?
I don't think we have. I don't know if we've seen Shazam.
Yeah.
That would be an interesting one. But then, like, where has he been for weeks?
Hiding.
I mean, I don't blame him. The Rock of Eternity. He's like, "Hey guys, is it safe? No.
No.
Oh crap. Well,
I ain't saying Shazam.
Closing that door. Closing it. DCeased number 5. Wow.
Yeah, it's just
This issue is called Hopeless or Hope Lost. That's real. That is a real statement.
It is, because we were given hope. Like
So much of it.
It felt like such an iconic DC heroes doing DC hero stuff, bringing the light to the darkness, and then it was.
It's gone now. It's all gone.
It was like third grade all over again. Just damn it.
I mean, yeah. Thank you guys for being our Patreon members. We thoroughly appreciate it. Share the wealth, spread the word, pick up these books, and let people know how awesome we are. I mean, the books.
And us, too.
Definitely us. Sometimes books.